Hi friends, it's Miss Linda again. How are you today? I've got a special book that I wanted to read for you today. It's called Froggy Bakes a Cake by Jonathan London and Frank Remkowitz. He drew the pictures. He's called the illustrator. Oh, it looks like Froggy is helping his mommy or daddy in the kitchen. It was Froggy's mother's birthday. Froggy was outside making mud pies. "Froggy," called his father. "What?" "Help me bake a cake for your mother." "Oh, please," cried Froggy, "I want to do it all by myself." So Froggy flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. "You'll need flour," said his father, "and sugar and chocolate." "I know," said Froggy, and he pushed his chair against the counter and he climbed up. He took down the flour, he took down the sugar, and he took down all the chocolate candy his mother had hidden since Halloween. "We need lots of flour and sugar," said Froggy, and he dumped a large bag of flour and a whole box of sugar into a big yellow bowl. Do you see that big giant bowl he has? Let's see if I can see that a little bit better. "We need lots and lots of chocolate," said Froggy, and he dumped in 10 handfuls of chocolate-covered flies. Look at that. I usually eat chocolate chips in my cookies or cakes, but Froggies love flies. "We need milk too," said his father. "I know," cried Froggy, and he flopped to the fridge, flop, 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 and he grabbed a carton of milk. Oops! He dropped it on his foot. "And eggs and butter," added his father. "I know," cried Froggy. He snatched a carton of eggs. Oops! He only broke 4 or 5 of the eggs. "And just 1 stick of butter, and it fell on the floor." Oh, do you think he's going to put that in the cake? "Don't forget the baking powder," said his father. "I know," cried Froggy, and he climbed up and he took down the baking powder. Then he cracked 7 eggs. 7 eggs into the bowl. Crack, 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 crack. And only a few shells fell in this time. And he put in the butter, blup, and poured in the milk, glub, glub, glub. And finally he dumped in the whole box of baking powder. Shloop. Oh, friends, I think that is way too much baking powder for a cake. "Time to mix it all together," said his father. "I know," cried Froggy, and he stirred it and stopped it and mixed it and plopped it, and then he dumped all the goopy cake batter into a cake pan. Friends, if you're close to the book, I can see flies going into that cake. And he shoved the cake into the oven and he sang, "Oogly boogly burbly bake. I make and I bake and I wait for my cake." "Froggy," called his father. "What?" "While you wait for the cake to bake, why don't you help me blow up some balloons for the party?" Froggy helped blow up the balloons. He blew and he blew and he blew and pop! "Now," said his father, "help me set the table, please." Froggy helped set the table. Oops! He knocked over the lemonade and the paper party tablecloth got all wet. Oh, can you see the lemonade all over the table? "Froggy," called his mother. What? What smells so good, dear? Oh, it's a surprise, said Froggy, and he flopped back to the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. Come and get it, hollered Froggy. Froggy's mother and father flopped in and slid across the buttery floor, and Froggy said, "Are you ready?" And he opened up the oven door. Does the cake look ready? I see steam coming out of the oven. Yikes! The cake exploded, yelped Froggy's father. Oops, said Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. Too much baking powder, I guess. Oh no, friends, look at the cake. That's Mommy's special birthday cake. Well, it's good though, said his father, licking his fingers. Wait, cried Froggy, I'll be right back. Flop, flop, flop. Happy birthday, Mom, he said, and he handed her a fresh mud pie with a candle in it. I made it all by myself, he said. Oh, Froggy, said his mother, this is the best, birthday pie I ever had. Oh, what a mess, said Froggy's father. Let's go out to celebrate. Great, said Froggy. Yes, said Froggy's mother. I don't think Froggy's mommy wanted to eat that mud pie. Would you want to eat a mud pie? I wouldn't. And together they leapfrogged all the way to the bakery. Flop, flop, flop. Because that's what frogs like to do. They like to play leapfrog. Oh, I found something in my bag that I bet you remember seeing at school, and I thought you could help me sing. We could sing a couple of songs. First, let's sing a song about this dog. Do you remember what song we know about the dog? Bingo? There was a farmer had a dog, and Bingo was his name. Oh, B-I-N-G-O, 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 and Bingo was his name. Oh, I have someone else here. Do you remember what song we know about a turtle? Can you get your turtle up? Kind of squeeze your hand together like a fist. I had a little turtle. His name was Tiny Tim. I put him in the bathtub to see if he could swim. He drank up all the water. He ate up all the soap. Ew, yuck. The next time I saw him, he had a bubble in his throat. Bubble, 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 pop. I like that one too. Oh, and one more song. I guess that's more than a couple. That makes 1, 2, 3 songs. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O, with the moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here a moo, there a moo, everywhere a moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had a pig, E-I-E-I-O, with an oink oink here and an oink oink there, here an oink, there an oink, everywhere an oink oink. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on his farm he had some sheep, E-I-E-I-O, with a ba-ba here, and a ba-ba there, here ba, there ba, everywhere ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. So that's all the songs I have for today, and I think I'll see you next week, and we'll do something else next week. Have a good week. Bye-bye.